Hello, welcome to the King's Junior School. Well, learning adventurously at King's means taking chances, enjoying the adventure at school, participating with a real sense of fun, but actually being quite determined to challenge the boundaries and set yourself new goals and go after it wholeheartedly. At King's Junior School we try to inspire each child to set their own targets, to look at their potential, to understand how they're learning and really enable them to pursue their ambitions wholeheartedly. And that's done in a range of ways. We have brilliant teachers who really do have a personal dialogue with each child, and through that strong dialogue they really are able to work in partnership with parents and pupils and take them to the next point. The next step is very clear, and that really delivers educationally.
It's very much a personalised learning course. The students learn at their own pace. So at any one time you might have some students word processing, some doing spreadsheets and some doing some of the other tasks. The course has an online tutor that allows the student to pick up various different skills. Then it encourages lots of independent learning for the student.
I'm looking for an awareness, a creative confidence, the way that they've used the cross-hatching, which is the technique we're looking at today. So how they've applied that to their paper and what it looks like if they've worked hard.
We see ourselves as preparing pupils for life. They're learning for life now. We're all going to have more than one career probably. We're all going to need to be adaptable and flexible people. So a huge emphasis is placed on being that flexible, rounded individual, developing whatever strengths and interests one has, and really having a can-do philosophy for life. It's not just about whether it's the junior school or the senior school, it's about the person that these children are becoming. We want to see them move on and make a really, really positive contribution to society generally. And that comes from, being that rounded person. At King's Junior School we cater for a range of children with a range of needs, and dyslexia is one of them.
I think it's very important, first and foremost, to recognise that dyslexics or children with learning difficulties can still be very talented and gifted in another area. And it's very important to embrace this. And this would take a little bit of time. I'd like a few weeks just to boost the confidence, and then they often take off. So I do think confidence is my one priority. If they're smiling, if they're happy, if they have their hand up and they're answering questions, if they willingly read aloud in class and just feel socially at ease and also with their peers, that King's will have given them that confidence to do it and to believe in themselves.
I encourage them to try and take off the shackles, to get away from the desks, to come outside, to go on trips, to challenge pupils to really come up with their own ideas, the things that really matter to them, and build on those ideas as they teach. And that really makes for an adventure. All pupils at King's have a real sense of pride in the school and themselves, and one of the things that we're really very eager to guarantee is that every pupil feels that they matter. And whether a child has learning support or is extended because they're gifted and talented, our mission is to make them feel like a King's pupil. What I look for is the same passion in lessons that I hope I managed to evoke in mine, which was a light bulb moment, as I call it, when a child suddenly realises that they can do something, they can actually achieve something they doubted before. And when I'm watching lessons, when I'm monitoring what goes on, when I visit classrooms, I'm looking for that passion in their eyes, and that comes across, and that is the essence of a good lesson every time I spot one. The children are absolutely inspired, and it comes from a passion within a teacher, and that's what I'm looking for across the board. I hope that everyone that leaves us at the end of their time at the junior school leaves us with a sense of the passion and enjoyment that learning can bring. I want them to be inspired to pursue their own goals and really go for it in life and believe that they can contribute. Everyone makes a difference. Well, boarding at King's is unique. Our junior school boarding houses are wonderful medieval buildings, and there's a wonderful atmosphere within those houses. They're very friendly, there's a real family identity with each junior school boarding house, and I think that really underpins what's going on in the classroom. Children feel secure, they're nurtured in a very small, close-knit group, and that really pays dividends. So someone looking for a boarding education is offered a very, very productive base for their child. Music at King's Junior School is a very strong feature of the place. You can't escape it. Every corridor you walk down, every board you look at, one notices that there is this thread running through everything we do. It's not important to be a finely skilled musician when you join King's. But what we notice is that music rubs off on everyone that comes to the school, and the passion for singing and the love of music generally grows. And so whether it be gospel music, rock music or the classics, I like to think that every pupil leaves having been touched by the music and the power of music particularly. You know, I derive a huge amount of pleasure from witnessing the pupils' success in the musical field, as I do from their dramatic productions and their artistic ones too. I think the children here are very creative, and there is a wonderful sense of celebration that surrounds all of that work. I think the partnership at King's Junior School between parents, pupils and staff is vitally important. If the triangle between us is strong, then I think that we get the best results for the children. Parents feel that they're supported, their aspirations are being realised, and I feel a real sense of community.
The level of pastoral care throughout the whole school seems to be excellent. I think it's a wonderful environment to be able to send your child to a school from the age of 2 all the way through to 18 without having to worry about them having to leave at the age of 11 or 13.
I think that my responsibility at King's Junior School as head of the school is to really create an environment where every child knows that they really matter, where they know that we are going to keep feeding their imaginations, their creativity, and that the academic rigour there is underpinning everything that we try and do. I think it's the can-do culture. I think it's my job to create the can-do culture where everyone is inspired to learn.